Hello dear UPSC aspirants, I am 𝐷𝐿𝐤𝐲𝐻, your mentor from Prepp IAS, and I am trying to make your newspaper reading effective and fast. And speciality of our analysis is that we cover newspaper from front page till the last page, which rarely any other analysis does, and it will cover both prelims and mains related articles. Okay, so we don't just discuss editorials but other important news, so that you won't miss important news that is coming in newspaper, and that's going to come in UPSC. Okay, so a lot of things will strike in this year prelims. Let's start with today's newspaper. Growth push, RBI cuts rate by 0.25%. So which rate they are talking about? Repo rate. Okay, so here I have taken it as a prelims fact because you should know firstly what is repo rate. Okay, so this after 57 months, after 2022, January 2022, Monetary Policy Committee of RBI has cut the repo rate by 25 basis points to 6.25% to support fading growth in the hope of inflation easing. Okay, so the job of MPC, Monetary Policy Committee, is one of the most important job is to control inflation. Okay, so that's why they reduce the repo rate also, so that the less money is in the market, so lesser the money induced inflation. That is the money induced inflation they are trying to cover, not the supply related. Okay, so that will, so now they are since now they are decreasing the repo rate, right? So that will lead to cheaper loans for homes. So it is trying to again promote consumption like budget was already doing by reducing the personal income tax. So what is repo rate? The repo rate is the rate at which the RBI lends to other banks, and 1 basis point is equal to 0.0%. So repo rate is the rate at which the RBI lends to other banks. So the banks will also rent to consumer like us in lesser interest cost. Okay, and that's why there are more chances of us taking loans and buying things. Okay, so that is how it will promote people buying things and consumption in the economy. So what is Monetary Policy Committee? It is there to make benchmark interest rate. Okay, benchmark interest rate it will decide. Its inflation target is 4 plus minus 2%. Okay, from 2 to 6%, that is, and it meets 4 times a year. Okay, and 6 members are there. There are members from RBI. RBI governor is the ex officio chairman of Monetary Policy Committee. Okay, so it was formed in 2016 by government's executive order. You should know about Monetary Policy Committee and repo rate. Let's move to the next article. Now this article, again I am teaching you how to use from prelims point of view. There is just a photo, right, which you could oversee. But you can see here a spotted deer quenching its thirst in the 𝘿𝙤𝙦 Tiger Reserve in the 𝘿𝐿𝐺IRI district of Tamil Nadu. So now you know the national parks are very important from our prelims point of view. So 𝘿𝙤𝙦 Tiger Reserve is in Tamil Nadu. Okay, amid the rice, so their greenery is fading. So prelims fact, national park. If question comes, 𝘿𝙤𝙦 is in Karnataka, so it is wrong. 𝘿𝙤𝙦 is in Tamil Nadu. Okay, let's go to the next article. We can directly go to editorial. It is a continuation from the front page where repo rate has been reduced by RBI after 57 months. For the first time in nearly 5 years, MPC, Monetary Policy Committee of RBI, has cut the benchmark repo rate to 6.25%. Central bank appears to be prioritizing economic expansion over inflation control. So there is now complementarity between fiscal policy and monetary policy. Okay, it's highlighting a lot of challenges, but it is taking this kind of action because they are thinking there are favorable things that will come in this coming year which will reduce inflation, like favorable food inflation trajectory, a normal monsoon, a bumper harvest of vegetables such as tomato, onion and potato. Okay, so it will lead to closer alignment with fiscal policy, heeding the government's call for monetary and fiscal measures to work in tandem. Okay, to work together. Okay, let's go to the next article. I'm a little under the weather. Okay, very important article again from prelims point of view. Hundreds of olive ridley sea turtle carcasses have been found since the first week of January in Chennai and Chengalpattu districts. This is more number of deaths, 3 times more number of deaths that was normally seen. Okay, so they come during mating seasons, and this death is because of a lot of issues like bottom trawling or fishing, widespread use of fishing gear, and plastic pollution. So these might be the reasons why the death of olive ridley turtles have increased. Okay, so you should know what are olive ridley turtles. They are found in warm waters such as southern Atlantic, Pacific, and Indian Oceans. They haul themselves up to India's eastern shore every year by the tens of thousands and lay eggs in an event known as 𝙤𝙤𝙪𝙪. So they lay eggs in large number, which is called 𝙤𝙤𝙪𝙪. Arrival by sea in Spanish. Odisha is the mass nesting site for olive ridley turtles in India. Okay, thousands of these small wild animals come to Tamil Nadu also, and they are also in the biodiverse, eco-sensitive Gulf of Mannar, Thoothukudi, and Ramanathpuram in south. So these are also famous areas. One very important paragraph from prelims point of view, that sea turtles play a crucial role in marine ecosystem. These points can come as statements in prelims. By feeding on crustaceans live on the seabed, they help release the oxygen that is trapped there. They maintain healthy seagrass levels by nibbling on seagrass and algae. They provide shelters for commercially important fish, and they also control jellyfish populations that could harm fish larvae. Important from prelims. Let's move to the next article. Okay. So another article, cabinet not to reject skilling initiatives with a combined scheme. So cabinet is trying to mix all the three schemes of skilling: Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana 4.0, Pradhan Mantri National Apprenticeship Scheme, Promotion Scheme PMNAS, and the Jan Shikshan Sansthan, and they will make it one. Three component of the Composite Skill India program, a central sector scheme. Central sector scheme means all funded by the central government. Okay. So this talking about these three flagship schemes of the Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship. Ministry of Skill Development is the ministry. It will also directly contribute to the periodic labor force survey data. Let's move to the next article. Again from prelims point of view, 9 submarines, 65 ships taking part in tropics exercise. India's Navy biennial capstone theatre level operational exercise. Tropics is an exercise led by whom? Indian Navy. That you should know. Okay, in the Indian Ocean region, they refine the Navy's concept of operations. Navy is also supported by Army and Air Force, but it is aimed at validating Indian Navy's core war fighting skills and ensuring a synchronized integrated response. You should know what is tropics. Let's move to the next article. Okay, so this bio manufacturing facilities are very important in in the scheme of biotechnology. Center holds consultation with states on setting up biomanufacturing facilities. Okay, so following the approval of the biotechnology for economy, environment and employment, bio E3, biotechnology for economy, environment and employment. इस economy भी अच्छी होगी, environment का भी ख्याल रखा जाएगा और employment भी बढ़ेगा. तो bio E3 by the Union Cabinet, the Department of Biotechnology organized a consultation with states. They are encouraging states to set up biomanufacturing facilities. Biomanufacturing refers to the industrial manufacture of variety of products related to high-value bio-based chemicals, biopolymers and enzymes, smart proteins and functional foods, precision biotherapeutics, and climate-resilient agriculture. So they are trying to involve establishing state-centric bio E3 cells. So it will help all the states to form this and be able to contribute to their economy, employment and environment. Let's move to the next article. Here we'll just mention what is going to come. So he is our new RBI governor, and he's talking about few new initiatives that they are going to take. Indian banks are going to have a website called bank.in. Okay, internet domain, and NBFCs will have fin.in to curb cyber fraud. Okay, cross-border card deals to carry additional factor of authentication facility. Okay, and they will review all this. Okay, so that's it for today.